Buckingham Palace announces King Charles is being treated for cancer. And country music superstar Toby Keith passes away after his own cancer battle. The Morning Rundown starts now.
From the Straight Arrow News Studio, bringing the stories that matter to you from across the United States and around the world. This is the Morning Rundown.
Today is Tuesday, February 6th. Thank you for joining us. I'm Kara Rucker. We begin with the latest on King Charles after he was diagnosed with cancer. Buckingham Palace announcing the king has begun outpatient treatment. British Prime Minister Rishi Sunak saying today during an interview with the BBC that he was shocked and sad to learn of the king's diagnosis, but is thankful the cancer was caught early. Our Lauren Taylor has more on the king's diagnosis.
While the exact form of cancer has not been disclosed, Buckingham Palace said during treatment for an enlarged prostate, a separate issue was noted. Officials say the prostate condition is benign and the cancer is a separate issue. The BBC reports King Charles will continue regular treatments and is being advised by his doctors to postpone public duties. Buckingham Palace says Charles will continue his state business and official paperwork and looks forward to returning to full public duty as soon as possible.
Charles is less than 18 months into his reign, becoming king following the death of his mother, Queen Elizabeth, after her 70 years on the throne. You can find Lauren's full report now on our website, san.com. Breaking news overnight, country music star Toby Keith has died. A statement was posted to his official X account early this morning, saying Keith passed away peacefully Monday night, surrounded by his family. Keith announced in 2022 he had been diagnosed with stomach cancer and was receiving treatment. The statement read, "He fought his fight with grace and courage." The country icon, known for songs such as Should Have Been a Cowboy and Red Solo Cup, was named Artist of the Decade at the American Country Awards in 2011. Toby Keith was 62 years old. At least 3 people have died as a severe storm system sweeps through California. All 3 were killed by fallen trees. Heavy rainfall led to flooding and mudslides throughout the state. About 38 million people are under flood alerts in the region. 250,000 homes and businesses remain without power in central and northern California. The National Weather Service calling it one of the wettest storms in Los Angeles since records have been kept dating back to the 1870s. In a 24-hour period, nearly a foot of rain was measured at the University of California at Los Angeles. The White House has pledged federal aid should California need it. The Senate is scheduled to vote tomorrow on a $118 billion package with funding for Ukraine, Israel, and border security, which has become a point of tension. The House is taking an alternate route. After declaring that package dead on arrival, the House is looking to pass a standalone bill for aid to Israel. In response, President Joe Biden has come out to say he would veto the House bill if it passes and lands on his desk. In a statement, the White House calls the standalone bill a political ploy that does nothing to help secure the border or defend the people of Ukraine. House Speaker Mike Johnson told CNN on Monday Biden's veto threat is a betrayal of our ally and friend Israel in their time of desperate need. While the Speaker says the Senate's bill has no chance of passing the House, the Senate might not even be able to get it there. As of Monday night, Senate Republicans held a closed-door meeting in opposition of the package. Republican presidential candidate Nikki Haley has requested Secret Service protection. Haley's campaign didn't give any specific reason that prompted the request, but Haley has been the target of at least 2 swatting incidents where callers file false reports looking to generate a massive response by law enforcement. There have also been protesters at her recent campaign events opposing her foreign policy positions. Speaking to the Wall Street Journal, Haley confirmed the application for protection with the Department of Homeland Security, saying they've had multiple issues, but adding it's not going to stop her or slow her campaign. Haley remains the last remaining opponent to former President Donald Trump for the 2024 GOP nomination. Finally this morning, baseball has long been considered to be America's pastime, but now it appears that baseball's time has passed as the top sport in the nation. According to a recent Pew survey of 12,000 adults, 53% said football is America's sport. Baseball came in second with 27%, followed by basketball and soccer. But while football was the top choice of those surveyed, most do not consider themselves diehard sports fans. In fact, 60% said they don't follow pro or college sports closely. But there's probably a good chance most will be watching the Super Bowl this weekend, even if it's just for the commercials. These are your top stories for this Tuesday. You can now connect with the Morning Rundown in a variety of ways, including subscribing to our podcast or signing up for our newsletter. Just go to san.com/rundown for more details. Unbiased, straight facts, that's Straight Arrow News. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Until then, I'm Kara Rucker. Have a great day.